Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It is April, and that means it is the height of pollen season. And today is also my appointment for a 1-month checkup for the car, where they talk about, someone tells you about all the tech and all the features, and if you have questions, they answer them and stuff like that. So let's see about how this pollen is stacking up right now before I go on. It's pretty bad. Not as bad as this morning. It's like usually just kicked on pretty bad, and it's almost to the point where I have to use my wash fluid to wipe down the windshield so I can see out the window. But if we go across the car, go through the top, and this is what it looks like when you walk out to the car very first thing in the morning. It's pretty bad in the morning, as you can tell. The hood scoop, it's also got lots of pollen on it. Take your hand and just rub it across the metal, and you can kind of tell the extent of how much pollen it is, and probably extent of how many people are suffering, not including myself. I don't have allergy problems, but yeah, I really feel bad about some people this time of the year.
So we're now inside the car, and I guess I should give you a little bit of background information about the car. So when I got this car early last month, it had a little over 6,000 miles on it, and that's because it was the manager's demo car. So basically, a manager's demo is when they are given a car that they can drive around every now and then, so that they can get used to the car, so they can hopefully be better at selling the car. So the manager had it since October, I think, and he drove it for about 6 months. Got it early March, so it has about 6,000 miles when I had the car delivered. So that means that it's already had its first tire rotation and oil change performed. So when I first received delivery of the car, I noticed that there was like a little chip over here on the windshield. And when I was first got in the car, after I finished all the paperwork, I was like, oh, that's weird. It looks like a little raindrop or something. I can't remember if it was raining that day or not, but when I got into the car the following morning, it was daylight. I was like, yep, that definitely is a window chip. So as part of the 1-month tune-up, I had them seal the chip. They were pretty good at it, since it was delivered with the chip, so free charge, and it probably would have been free charge anyways if the chip occurred a week after delivery, just because of all the things that they have going on. So also, part about the 1-month checkup, they kind of give you a little gift package that I have here, and they have like a couple movie tickets, a gift card for gasoline, and some other things, and that's pretty cool. So also, while I was at the dealership, I was really pushing for the paperwork, because I want to see confirmation that they did the oil change and the rotation, just for record keeping sake, and they couldn't find that stuff out. But I did find some interesting things. So they had the original paperwork for, I guess, multi-point inspection, state inspection, put the sticker on there, and also at around 2,959 miles, the manager who was demoing this car noticed that the tire on the driver's side of the car was flat. I don't know if it was the front or back, but so yes, today, after 1 month of membership, I learned that there was a flat tire on this car. So that's kind of interesting to know. So I'm kind of glad I now know, instead of not knowing. So finally, what are my future plans with this car? So I don't plan to do much. It's going to mostly be stock. There are a few things that I do care about, like the tent. I had a video the other day about the tent. I'm also going to get a Memento dash cam mounted on the front. So in my previous WRX I had a Memento M4 dash cam, and it has all the features that I wanted, like it has a front facing camera, and on the back they put a rear facing camera. And also has things like you can turn on a setting to where it will record if something happens, or if your car's bumped, so you can record a wreck. So let's say you're parked in a parallel parking spot and someone hit your car at 3 o'clock in the morning, and the camera will turn on, record what is going on, and when you see what's going on, you see the bumper got hit, you can review the video and you can figure out what happened to your car. And finally, I also decided to order a vortex generator, and it's a thing that goes on the top of the car. Mitsubishi kind of started this stuff with their Evos. It's these little fins that go along the back of the car at the top, and what its purpose is to disrupt the air so that that's coming over the top of the car, so it will help provide more downforce when it goes over the spoiler. So I guess that's basically it. I'm keeping the radio stock. It's a lot better than the 2006 WRX and the 2016 WRX and STI base model. The speakers sound like plastic, and I did some updates on that, and I feel like with the Harman Kardon I don't really need to do anything. So, well, that's it. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.